Blog TV, connecting the world.
Yes, hello, good evening. Dr. Tony SEKABIRA, my name's. I'm a chiropractor. I specialize in bones, tendons, nerves, as well as muscles. And I deal basically with stroke patients, people who have dislocation of the discs, like people who have back issues, people who have osteoporosis, people who have arthritis, any condition concerning the muscles, people who have spasms, that is muscle tension. I deal with it. And I'm a physiotherapist on the other hand, as well as a nutritionist. Anything concerning food, the diet, and what have you, I deal with it. Then the other profession that I have, I'm a fitness instructor. For people who want to lose their weight, people who want to be physically fit, I also deal with it. So basically that's what I do. And I'm working with Organo. Organo is my wellness center, and I'm soon opening up and launching my place in Soroti. The place is going to be nearby. Soon I'm going to be giving you the direction where we're going to be. But we are using Organo regenerative medicine, of which people have been battling with the conditions like more especially stroke. When you talk about stroke, there are so many conditions, there are so many ailments that bring about that stroke. For instance, we have two types of stroke. We have ischemic and we have hemorrhagic. Ischemic is when the veins are narrow and causing a tumor, which causes insufficiency of blood flow. So if it causes insufficiency, the nerves die out. There is less supply of blood and oxygen to the brain, so the nerves die out. A person ends up getting paralyzed. So what we do, I reverse the stroke by giving that very patient regenerative medicine, as well as me doing chiropractic, that is therapy, as well as the physio itself. So by doing so, I've been working here in Soroti, and I've gotten over 50 testimonials whereby people came here, they couldn't walk, but right now they can walk. And very soon we're dropping a video for the testimonies, the people I've treated around here. Then we have hemorrhagic. Hemorrhagic is when a vein ruptures or it bursts. So if it bursts, that means there is no any flow of blood. There's that insufficiency. That one is kind of tricky, but we reverse it. If at all we combine the therapy plus the regenerative medicine, automatically what happens? Because regenerative, that means rebuilding new cells of the entire body. Because if there is insufficiency of blood flow, that means the cells are going to get damaged. The cells are going to die out. So what I do, I use organ regenerative medicine, and I do my therapy. Then all of a sudden, within a shorter period of time, a person gets a drastic change. Now I've been here, I've gotten the latest testimony of which this patient couldn't move, but within a period of 2 weeks, the patient could move. A person who was bedridden for almost 8 years, a person could move. After 1 month, the person started moving, started doing short strides, those are steps. And as I talk now, people are testifying, people are happy, and they're referring other people to me. That's why I'm like, let us open up a wellness center here in Soroti, because people walk all the way. They go all the way to Kampala, or they go even abroad to inquire to get these kind of services. But now that we have a chiropractor here in Soroti, that means people who are having issues, people who are having leg issues, because now you can see the elderly, they're having so many issues concerning their backs, according to the nature of work that they do. Now you find that people dig here, they're doing a lot of farming, but they don't stretch out. In that the back, that dislocation of the disc, because it depends on what you do, the posture. So I'm here to train people, not only treating, but I'm also going to train them on how and what they are supposed to do, in that they stretch and the back can be aligned the way it is supposed to. Then when it comes to conditions like osteoporosis, that is where I involve the bones, I can train people on what they are supposed to do, in that we do preventive measures. Because the reason as to why many people fall sick, even people get stroke, it's because of ignorance. But if at all a person knows that, you know what, these are the signs that I'm having. The tongue is flabby, I can't talk very well, there's that speech impairment, the hand can't move, the leg can't move, then if a person can get to know when it is fast, the stroke can be easily reversed. But because of ignorance, a person can be with a stroke, because stroke, that is pressure. Automatically, that is pressure, that is systolic, the hypertension. So if at all a person can get to know, automatically a person can fight off that disease before even it worsens, before it goes to the primary stage. So what I do, I'm going to be doing awareness, whereby I train people on what they're supposed to do, in that they prevent. On top of that, people already sick, I'll be treating them. But by treating, I also train you on what you're supposed to do. even educate you about the kind of foods that you're supposed to eat. Then as we work out things, we treat, God heals. So with that, with the wisdom that God gave us, basically that's what we do. And that's why we are here. And very soon we're opening up Organo Wellness Center. Thank you so much.
Block TV, connecting the world.